Hey, boys and girls, it's another great day here for our online learning, and it's Friday, so that means it's an even better day. We are going to talk about kind of something new today. We're going to use our knowledge of characters, settings, and key details to help us understand what a central message is and the lesson of a story. So, we're going to talk about something called a central message or a lesson of a story. So, put your hands on your hips, give me your best Superman pose, and repeat after me. I can understand what the central message or lesson of a story is. So you're going to be able to read a story and then understand the central message or a lesson of that story. So you might ask, what is the central message of a story, or what does the central message mean? A central message is what the author wants the reader to learn from the story. And you might see right here, it says, when the light bulb goes off and you get what the author is trying to teach you. So have you ever listened to a story that your teacher's reading and at the very end you just go, ah, I get it. And you get that central message. You have your light bulb moment. So for example, in Green Eggs and Ham, the central message might be to always try new things because you may like them. If you know this story, you know that over and over and over again, he said, no, I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. And he said that over and over and over again. But at the very end, he tried them, and guess what? He liked them. So the central message that the author wants you to know is try something and always try something new because you actually may like them. Today, we're going to listen to this story called The Hare and the Tortoise, and then we're going to determine what the central message of this story is. There once was a hare who was always boasting about how fast he was. He never got tired of telling the other animals how fast he was and how slow they were. The hare was especially boastful when talking to the tortoise. "What a slow turtle you are," he said to the tortoise one day. "I really feel sorry for you, having to creep along like that. Creep, creep, creep. It must take you all afternoon just across the field." The tortoise was not amused. "You may be fast, but I'll bet I can beat you in a race." "Ha, ha, ha," said the hare. "That is hilarious. You must be joking. A race between you and I would not even be close." The tortoise replied, "Well then, let's try. Let's race to the foot of the mountain." "Sure thing," said the hare. All the animals gathered around to watch the race. "Ready?" said Squirrel. "Set," said the mouse. "Go," said the raccoon. The hare darted off quickly and ran so far ahead that he lost the tortoise in sight. The tortoise set off too, moving slowly but steadily. After he got halfway to the mountainside, the hare looked back. He saw that the tortoise was so far behind that he thought he had a moment. "This is not much of a race," sniffed the hare. Since he thought that he had already won the race, the hare decided to stop and take a break. He ate lots of carrots, he had some lettuce, he chatted with some friends. All this while, the tortoise kept moving, slow but steady. The hare looked back again and saw that the tortoise was way behind him. So he lay down in a pumpkin patch, closed his eyes, and pretended to sleep. He didn't really mean to go to sleep. He just wanted to show the tortoise that he could take a nap and still win. But it was a warm day, and he got carried away. He actually fell asleep. He even started snoring. While the hare was napping, the tortoise kept moving, slow but steadily. After 15 minutes, he crawled past the sleepy hare. And after another 15 minutes, He was within a few feet of the finish line. That was when the hare woke up from his nap and he realized what had happened. He set off running for the mountain as fast as he could, but it was too late. The hare arrived just in time to see the tortoise cross the finish line. So, the moral of the story is slow and steady wins the race. I hoped you liked that story and learned a lesson from it. You might need an adult to help you with, but I want you to go on Seesaw and record yourself retelling the story. Remember, when we retell, we need to state the character, the setting, and major events or key details in the story that happened. I also want you to tell what the central message of this story is. I hope you guys had a great week. Thank you for joining my online learning messages and videos, and I will see you next week.